So it's one thing for people to say they captured a ghost on camera, but it's a lot harder to explain when it's captured by the news or on live TV for thousands of people to see. And today, we're going to be taking a look at a few cases of paranormal evidence captured in a way that's almost impossible to refute.
Except mine. Mine might be able to be refuted, but it'd be all right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kinda Creepy. I'm Jason Emmett.
And I'm Twisted Kid Matt.
So we're going to be taking, we're going to be talking about ghosts or paranormal evidence captured live or somewhat live for the most part. I think this is a cool episode to do because there's a lot. It's just a lot harder when so many people see it or it's filmed in a way that, like, you know, by news outlet, it's like, how do you argue what you're seeing?
Yeah.
Like, you could argue that it's not legitimately a ghost, which is what some people do in some of these clips, but like, everybody saw it. This wasn't planned. This isn't like, you know, how do you dispute that? How do you get around that, man? It seems like a lot harder to me.
It's like, well, what was it? If it's not what we think it is, what was it? And I think people are going to have a hard time explaining some of these.
Which is fine. Like, that's fine. Like, it's okay. We don't think it's a ghost, but there's clearly something there.
Yeah.
And can you tell us what it is? So I brought a couple of pieces of evidence for us to go over today. And then you have a clip you want to go over today as well. Most of these are, you know, one of them is very famous. The rest are maybe not so much, but since most of this happened live, these clips aren't very long. So that's one of the things that adds to it to me, because we've talked about this on the show. Like, a lot of times, like, sometimes it feels like too much. So what do you do when it's just a real quick, what the hell did I just see thing? But you can go back and watch it over and over again because you saw it on video. Like, how do you like, what do you do about that? To me, it just adds sort of to it. It's like fuel to the fire. I really enjoy these clips. Matt has only sort of half-assed seen them. You've maybe seen some of these before.
Yeah.
But I like that we kind of talk beforehand most of the time about what we're going to be doing here. This show actually started off as we would bring in clips and kind of react to what the other person brought, because we didn't know what it was, but we kind of got to the point we wanted to have discussions. So it's okay that we know now, but it's still kind of neat to get reactions, because I don't know, even though Matt has maybe seen the videos, I never know his thoughts on stuff until we talk about it here.
Yeah.
We start to sometimes. We'll be talking on the phone and it'll be like
save it.
I'll save it for the show.
Yeah.
We try. We will tell some things, but then we try to give our like big whatever reveals for the show.
Yeah.
So, like I said, these are shorter clips because they happen live, but I do have information on most of them. Well, actually, I have information on all of them, which also helps. And that's because they happened on live TV. So the first one we're going to start with is a bit of a Halloween story. This happened back in October of 2021. A reporter named Sam Hessler, and I think that's short for Samantha, just so we're clear, with WNYT News Channel 13. She was on location at the Green Ridge Cemetery doing a piece for the Halloween season. Now, they did a tour of the cemetery, and while they're there, they're telling local ghost legends, things like that. And this is interesting because we have a friend who does tours here. He used to be a part of the show, and that's Casey Masterpiece. And I've done cemetery tours with him, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
So no one thought anything of it at first because no one really noticed it. But then I guess an eagle-eyed viewer, and I mean, they had to be eagle-eyed because I did not catch this at all. They reached out and they told him they saw something. Now we're going to watch the original footage first, and then we have a highlighted version of it because if you blink, you're going to miss it. So let's go ahead and play that original clip first, and then we'll go into the highlight.
And as you can see behind me here, we have a few gravestones, but what you can't see because it's dark out, and as you can see behind me here,
Well, that's fun.
Now, I think I zoom in on this. Yeah.
It's like a mist of some sort.
But it almost looks like walking towards the end.
Yeah.
but what you can't see because it's dark out, and as you can see behind me here, we
Yeah, and like I said, it's a blink and you miss it kind of moment. They didn't even catch it. It was live on TV, and a viewer saw it.
That is crazy. Oh, it's taller than I thought too.
Yeah, it's very tall. And that last little bit almost looks like a foot kickback, almost like it's running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In live TV, could it have been missed? It was early morning.
Yeah.
Okay, they're out here early morning. But a mist that moves like that fast, and it sort of forms there.
Yeah.
And it almost comes like, I don't know, it's really weird. So I don't know, could this be explained by, like you said, a mist or something, a ground mist at early morning? Yes, absolutely.
But it's just like so isolated too.
It doesn't move like you would expect mist to move. But
now, do we see it on the other side of that headstone that it comes out from behind?
No, this is the clip, man. What do you,
so so it looks like it generates from behind the headstone. Like you don't see it. So when it comes back to the full screen thing, you don't see it go from the right of the screen all the way over to the left. You only see it come out from behind that headstone.
Yes, correct.
Huh.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it doesn't start way further over, that's for sure.
Which, if it was way further over, I could kind of understand it being like,
If it does, if it's mist and it forms, maybe the light isn't catching it. Yeah. I don't know.
But I mean, that is kind of crazy. I mean, the set and setting of everything would kind of lead me to believe that, especially because they're talking about, around Halloween time. And so, it's like fall, it's live, early morning, still kind of, it's pretty creepy.
And like you said, early morning mist could explain, except the way it moves. There's also, look at the trees. You can see the trees. They're not moving.
Yeah. And I'm going to point this out as well.
Doesn't move like mist. It moves pretty uniform across that. I don't know, and fast.
Yeah. And look at her mouth. You can't see her breath. That's what I'm getting at. So theoretically, like if it was cold enough that it would be that kind of a mist, because you'd see her breath as she's talking, and I don't see her breath as she's talking in this at all. So who knows? I don't know where this was exactly.
This was in oh God, I knew, and I don't have it. I know it's Green Ridge Cemetery. I actually had.
You said the call letters of the thing. What was the
WNYT Channel 13. WNYT Channel 13 News.
WNYT. What does NYT stand for? Albany, New York. Yeah. So it looks like it's Albany, New York, serving the Capital District in Berkshire County, Massachusetts, too.
This was not on Halloween. It was a week or two before, so to kind of give you some reference. But they were getting prepped for the Halloween season. And like I said, they were touring the cemetery and telling local legend ghost stories to them and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I think the problem is like right at the end when we'll do the close up here, like if you look towards the top, it does almost have the shape of like a humanoid shape. And I don't know. It's
pretty crazy, especially like somebody caught that live. Like that is.
Someone saw it move across the screen, and I think it's one of those things. If you just happen to be looking, you're like, "Whoa, what was that?" And then you let them know, and they go back to tape, and they're like, "Oh, creepy."
Yeah.
Weird.
That's fun.
Weird, wild stuff. And we will
pre-dawn also. That kind of puts it, I would say, probably in the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, sometime around there. The notorious like witching hours.
The witching hour. So, I mean, I guess it's October. It could have been 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning if they're doing it, but it's live. So live morning show. I could see 5 o'clock somewhere in there. Probably. So, all right. So now we're going to take you guys to a couple of we'll say soccer fields for the American audiences, but we're going to take you to some football. We're going to do a little football for you guys. So this first one, we have two, and this first one that we're gonna do for you. I'm trying to pull my notes because I have a location and everything.
You're good.
What's interesting about both of these is they happen in broad daylight, right? Thousands of people viewed these. Now the first one takes place in Argentina. The match was taking place between. Oh God, I'm gonna try here and try not to see what my names are. The matches take place between. Give me a second. Racing and River Platte. All right. And this is back in 2014. Now, this was captured by broadcast cameras. Some people have said it's just a person in a gray suit running around, but there are problems with that. A large portion of viewers and even some players have thought it might be a former player that we're seeing on the field. So let's play it first, and then I'll tell you what some of the problems people have. You can already see it back there.
Yeah.
So here's the problem. It doesn't just stay back there. It also runs on the pitch. It is running down the field. There are lots of people standing there.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually seen this clip.
So no one seems to stop it. But my problem is when it's in the background, there it looks pretty corporeal. But when it's in the background, you can almost see through it.
Yeah.
And would they let someone run down the pitch like that? See, there,
absolutely not.
People behind it. And it ran in like a circle. Like, I mean, around the outside of the field, and then like a track, I guess, that's right there on the other side of that wall. But when we see it there, see, you can see people through it, man. I should have slowed it down and shown that, but I can see through it there. When it's on the front side, it's a lot like more solid, but when it's in the back, it doesn't look very solid to me.
If that was a real person, somebody would have tackled them, because that is not tolerated.
If it had been a person running just down the background,
they wouldn't have cared. Probably not as much.
But to run out on the field like that and no one makes a move.
Yeah. And this is thousands of people and live TV. Yeah, no one's reacting.
About this. And I it's like, no, but nobody's like, why is this person just randomly running?
Yeah.
And no one's stopping it. Like it's just bizarre. And like I said, when it goes around the backside, I feel like you can see through it.
Yeah.
Should have zoomed in. Sorry. That's my
bad. They are hauling it too.
See,
I could see why they would. Yeah, I could see why they would think that it was probably a former player, because that's not just like your average, fan watching the show. That is like streaker behavior.
Well, and that's what people thought.
If it was a streaker or somebody just like running out on the field, they would have been chased down at the very. Like you'd see people going, "Oh no!" Like what's going on, and they would go after that person. This looks like no one's even aware that this is happening.
And there are those who've tried to explain it exactly like you just said. They think it was a streaker or somebody wearing a gray jumpsuit, because that's what it looks like, or sweatsuit. But no one stopped it. No one seemed to care. And it's weird that they, like I said, if you watch them on the backside right, watch here in a second, you can see the people behind, like through him as he goes by them.
I would presume those guys with the what look like helmets almost. Or those guys right there,
security or something.
Security, police, something. That's their job. They would have stopped something like this. Even when the signs are blue and it's going from one side to the other, that right there, somebody running on the sidelines on the fan side of the barrier, even that would kind of get somebody's attention to go, whoa, why is this guy running? Where's he going? And they don't even look like they see the guy.
So from what I come to understand, because you kind of brought that up, this person ran the full, like they ran in a circle first, like I don't know if it was first on the inside and then on the outside.
Wait, are we seeing two sides of the same field?
I think so, yeah. I think they run the full circle, if I read it correctly.
I was thinking maybe they ran down one way and then turned around and went the other way. If they went all the way around, that means multiple cameras caught this. And actually, it kind of looks like it, because it looks like two different angles. So.
When have you ever heard of somebody being able to run that? First of all, I don't know if you know this. I don't know how much you do or don't know about football or soccer. The pitch is sacred. You are not allowed to walk on parts of the pitch unless you are a player.
Yeah.
That is just the way it goes. So when have you ever seen anything on TV where, like, a coach, people would have known? They'd have been like, hey, that guy's not, somebody needs to get him off this field. No one ever does.
Yeah.
You can do follow-ups. Nobody ever gets tackled or dragged off. They have no explanation. No one ever says, oh, it turns out it was Roy being a jerk. Like no one knows.
Yeah.
And so this one throws me off, but this isn't the only one.
Yeah.
Now this next one is real famous. And this one is to be flabbergasting. So this next one happened in Bolivia, at Hernando Siles, I think is how you pronounce it, Hernando Siles Stadium. And this also happened in 2014. This one's crazy because of how clear it is, how and where it moves, and the fact that the camera follows it, meaning like
They saw it as it was happening.
So this was actually broadcast on a live transmission of Fox Sports, and you've maybe seen this one.
I definitely have seen this one. This one is insane to me.
See,
there's far less people in the stands, but that's also the point. There are people in the stands. It is running past or through or around, however you want to say it.
And way too fast.
Way too fast.
You can see a guy running on the field in comparison in one shot.
You don't hear anybody going, oh, excuse me, guys, squeak right past you. None of that. Like, there are presumably people who, if there was somebody who was running, they're getting knocked down by this person.
Have you ever been in, and again, I've only been in once here. I haven't been in Bolivia, but have you ever been in we'll say stadium, but have you ever been in a soccer stadium, first of all?
Yeah, back in the day. Kansas City fans would know of the Comets. I went and saw the Kansas City Comets a few times as a kid.
Oh, I didn't even realize I'm wearing my FC.
Oh, nice.
Hat today. That was not intentional. So, and I've been in the Cincinnati FC stadium, and you've been in just regular stadiums anyway. There's not room to run.
There's no room to run. Like, I mean, and that, like, I can understand if that was kind of like a level which it kind of looks like it might be, where it's a level where there's like a little bit of a separation between
correct. I agree with you there.
The seats and like a little area, but there's also
a little more room.
Yeah, you would see a railing at the very least,
but
to prevent somebody from falling,
standing there in front of those seats.
Yeah.
So they would be, and no one moves.
No one moves.
No one backs up. No one gets out of the way, and this sucker flies. And like I said, right here, you'll see a guy kind of run on the field. He's running to kick the ball, so he's not down on the right.
Now, I will also point out that the video flips at one point in time. It's not running back and forth. For some reason, the video flips around because you see the Toyota logo, and then now it's flipped over. So it's going from one side to the other, and for whatever reason, they flipped the video halfway through.
Yeah, I don't know. I see that in a lot of videos when we're doing these. I don't know why that is.
They make it longer for whatever reason.
It's a mirrored thing.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about this is right here, the camera follows it. They see it. I think they even talk about it in the broadcast. And it, again, this is in Bolivia, but it was on a Fox Sports broadcast, live transmission. And there are parts in there where it almost fades out for a second too.
Yeah.
So this was visible. People, those people don't seem to have seen it, but the camera picked it up.
Yeah.
And no one can explain it. It's all. Oh, I want to point out something else. If it is a person running, they are wearing all black because you can see other people and you can see what they're wearing.
Yeah.
So like that guy's wearing jeans and a white shirt, clearly. Like you can see that this person all black if they are, and no one seems to care. And it is like, who would do that? Why would you just be like, I mean, again, maybe you dare your buddy. I dare you to just run all the way across. And it's all conceivable, just not likely. And it's so fast. Like there's no hesitation.
Okay, so how about this? If somebody was walking down those stairs and somebody ran right in front of you, they're tripping them. Like somebody's gonna get hurt. Like right there, they cross the stairs. If there was somebody walking down those stairs at the same time, and it even looks like there's people on the stairs, and they block them out.
Coming down. There's a person coming down the stairs to the right or left, depending on which version of this we're watching.
Yeah,
right there on your right. That person comes down a couple steps. You see them do it. And like I said, if you were standing there in front of your seats and somebody came running, wouldn't you take a step back or something?
Yeah.
Nobody even flinches. Very weird. Very, very, very weird stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen this one. It's pretty famous. Yeah. I've always been like, look, I don't know if it's a ghost, but I can tell you right now, I don't know what it is. Yeah. I will say that some people said, it's a shadow. It's not a shadow. We don't see shadows move like this. We actually see division in the legs as it's running. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, and there would also have to be a corresponding person close enough to it to make a shadow that size.
Also, it doesn't lay down across the people. It's up
It's up in front of them. Yeah.
I will say that
this kind of alludes to a future topic that I know that we brought up many times. Like, I don't know if this is a spirit, but this may be a shadow person.
Yeah, we will do a whole show on shadow people. That would be a real interesting one to do.
Yeah.
I will say that the manager of the field has said that he has seen other apparitions on the field like it's not the first thing that they have seen. So that kind of adds to it too. Again, you know, could be full of crap, but they claim they swear they've seen it like kids. So this was part of this, and this is what I read. Part of this field was actually built over an old cemetery, from what I've read.
Okay.
And that the field manager said he's seen almost what looks like kids playing on the field, and it'll turn around and they're gone. So I don't know. Make of that what you will. It's just a fun clip. Matt has something for me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So this one is one that kind of started making the rounds a little bit, as we like to say. I don't know what it is. At first, it kind of looks as if it's completely stationary, but then as you watch towards the end of the clip, you'll see some movement. But this is allegedly somebody sees a spirit or something. They claim ghost on their porch, and then so does their neighbor.
So this is
come out to investigate.
TV. Oh, I know exactly which clip this is.
Yeah.
I know what clip this is. When you said their neighbor, I know what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
And this black shape, it's kind of stationary, but towards the end, there is some movement. It kind of goes. Now, right there, starts kind of moving away. Now, this was fairly recently. This was around Halloween time, and they have also put out a debunk video where they said there was no decorations up. Like,
to me,
the theory
like
is that there was
decoration. I'm not gonna lie. I see what almost looks like movement at the end, but it could be a trick of. I know it looks like movement, but it also could be the way pixelation moves at night and with a dark camera.
Yeah.
As they pull away. My problems with why I think it looks like a lot like something like you would see hanging in a tree or something.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't seem concerned at all. That's my problem. Like,
but my question would be,
like, oh, okay, go back in the house.
Why did he pop it? Like, was that just installed 5 minutes before he came outside and took a look at it?
I don't know.
Because it's just like, it's weird that like my thing is they are like, hey, I'm seeing this, and suddenly their neighbor pops out.
But here's my question to you. You're in your house, you think you see somebody outside, you pop outside. Why would you very nonchalantly go, once you see it, you go back in? You don't go, wait there. Yeah, there's definitely something there. Unless you figure out what it is. You go, oh, it's...
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I just thought, this one's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's funny. I've seen this.
The name of the show.
Fairly recent.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I do see a little bit of movement towards the end, but before that, it is pretty much standing still or floating still or whatever. But if it's something that has been there long enough,
okay,
it wouldn't have caused anybody to film this video.
Let me, just for devil's advocate purposes,
Jersey devil's advocate.
We think it looks like the form of a person, right? But what if it's just a reflection from that light off something on the porch, and as they start to pull back, the shadow just sort of goes down, and that's what because if you watch, it looks almost like it goes kind of down at an angle.
Yeah, kind of
shadow, not walk away. Like, see it. It actually expands a little and goes down, which I'm not saying. This dude just acts like if he thought he saw something, went out and looks, and he clearly it's still there, and he doesn't seem at all concerned now. He's like, oh, and that's kind of how you would do if you're like, oh, Becky, it's just. As he walks back in the house.
Just Jimmy next door.
I think this is pareidolia myself.
It could be, yeah.
But
it's just weird. Like it's more of the situation rather than what they're seeing that gets me.
For a fact, there is another video in the daytime where they go over and show the side of the house.
Yeah.
Show there's nothing over there. And in all fairness, I don't think there's a tree over there or anything you can hang a Halloween decoration.
Yeah. And whatever it was is up kind of high because they're on a porch right there. So they're at least a couple feet off the ground already as it is.
I personally think it's a shadow being cast from somewhere, but I am that guy. So
it's also enough to get a couple of people's attention going, what the hell am I looking at right here?
I often wonder if people are at home going, "There he goes again," because I do that. Like, I'll watch shows, I'm like, come on. But I'm just, I think it's a shadow, but maybe it's not. And I would love to, if they capture something else, I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love
and
to.
I mean, I'll see if I can track down the original video of this. I think this actually came from the original. See if there's any more follow-ups from that. But as of right now, I pulled this a little while back, and when it first came out, and haven't checked out any follow-ups for that.
It's so funny because I saw it like this week. I think I was going through clips, and you were like, their neighbor sees it. I'm like, oh my god, it's got to be the one I said. By the way, this happens to Matt and I a lot, where one of us will find a clip, and then the other one just happens upon it. It's not. We've done this before.
Yeah.
We've done this before. I think it just happens when you're looking for fun paranormal clips to talk about the show. I always, at any given time, have 4 or 5 saved things that I intend to go back for, and will I saved this video, and then I'll go into it like, why did I save this one? And I got to watch it again because I can't remember why I saved it the first place.
So I try to at least do like timestamps if I'm watching something. I'll just like write it down somewhere and go, okay, it's right around this time.
Organized for my stupid ass. I just saved the video and I'm like, we'll go back, and then I could have saved it 2 months ago.
30-minute long video, or like one of these apparently piqued my interest.
Sometimes even longer.
Yeah.
We're going to be putting together a police body cam, like weird things caught on body cam, and I watched. One of these videos is just like gives you the willies, man, like crazy. I actually have 2 that I'm going to bring to that because both of them were like really messed up. So we have one more, and it's very famous and very hard to debunk. And I remember the first time I saw this, it gave me like, woo, like this one's messed up, because this happens not only on live TV, but on some very significant live TV. Matt, can you conceive of the fact that it's been almost 17 years since Michael Jackson passed away?
Wait, what?
It's been almost 17 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hank, hold the hell up.
I don't know why you got to look. I'm telling you.
Because I don't believe you.
Well, you don't have to, but this was in 2005, so you can.
Oh my god!
And he had passed away a couple years before that. So the video we're going to show you is from 2005. Yeah, he passed away. Yeah,
he died in 2009.
Well, then I had that date wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Allegedly. We'll say Michael Jackson died allegedly. If you want to go back to our old show and watch some video.
I want to be very clear. It does say 2009 in my notes, but I don't have my glasses on today. So if you see me,
oh man, I thought for a second we were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't play this clip because maybe like, who knows? But yeah, no, yeah, he died in 2009. Jay can't read.
Sorry, it says 2009. If you've seen me hesitate a couple times because I go to look at my notes and I'm like, I got to read that, and it's a little blurry. Anyways, it's still, we're about to go into 2026, so yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy though. Like, I mean, even 2009 is like, it was that long ago. All right.
Yeah, sure. That would be almost 17 years.
Yeah, man.
16 years, whatever. 16 years, 17 years, almost 17, 29 to 2026. Yeah.
It's no matter how long it's like, it's weird that we live in a world without Michael Jackson at this point. I'll just say that. Even 17 years later, however many it is.
We talk a lot.
We'll put it on the screen of how many years it actually is at the time of recording.
It's 2009, and we're literally a couple of weeks away from 2026. So 17 years. That's about right.
Sure.
So we talk a lot about tragic things and how that can play a part and why we might see certain things. And it doesn't. I mean, if you just look over Michael Jackson's past, you're going to see that he had a really hard life, actually. Considering how his father reportedly abused him, how his childhood was kind of taken from him, the allegations, which you can have your opinion on. In doing all this, I kind of had to go back over some of that. And at first I'm reading them like, oh man, it does sound like maybe he did it. And then you get towards the end, you're like, oh no, it totally doesn't. Because he was accused of things by people who, as you find out, have a little bit of a history of trying to sue him for things prior, and had a bit of a grumble with them, and sold a lot of their stories to tabloids, things like that. So he was accused of a lot of things, and one of the things that was kind of, I think, we know he had a lot of inner demons. We know he had a lot of self-esteem issues, but one of the things I think is very telling is Neverland Ranch. So he loved Neverland Ranch. It had been his fantasy home for 17 years. He loved Neverland Ranch. In 2005, not 2009, in 2005, he was actually gone filming a video, and that's when the allegations came up, and police got a warrant, went and searched the house and tore it apart and everything while he was gone. And that's when he left Neverland Ranch, and he never came back. He had always said that that they defiled the place, and that left it. It didn't feel right after that, so he never wanted to go back. He had always said that Neverland was his sanctuary, but they desecrated it, and I think that kind of destroyed him a little bit because he loved Neverland Ranch. He always talked about how it kind of let him relive his childhood, and I think leaving it kind of crushed him. And I think that's important to what we're about to watch, because in 2009, shortly after his actual death, Larry King Live got to go into Neverland, which not very many film crews had ever been allowed in there. And they did a segment on Michael Jackson. They were given access. And while filming, they captured the following. So let's go ahead and watch this clip.
Hi, Larry. We're inside Michael Jackson's bedroom suite with Miko Brando, our tour guide here, and you're looking at the doors, and you can see the locks on the doors. Miko, privacy was key in this room, obviously.
Yeah, he liked his privacy. When the doors were open, you know, it was okay, but when he locked, he wanted his privacy. He had his privacy.
This is one of the bathrooms.
I remember seeing that for the first time and being like, what?
Oh, wait.
Did you not see it?
No, I was like, wait, what are we looking at here?
Hi,
Oh,
Larry,
wow.
we're inside
No, I
Michael's
saw it
down
after.
suite
I heard the
with
like
Miko
boom
Brando,
in the
our
audio,
tour
and I'm
guide
like,
here, and you're
okay,
looking
I
at the
missed
doors,
something,
and
I
you can
think.
see the
Watch
locks
down the
on doors.
hallway, man.
Miko,
It's
privacy was
and
key in
they
this room,
this is
obviously.
live
Yeah,
TV.
he
They
liked
didn't
his
notice it.
privacy. When
Someone
the doors
saw it
were
at
open,
home.
you know, it was okay.
And I
but
remember
when
the
he
first
locked,
time
he
I
wanted his
saw this
privacy.
clip,
He had his privacy.
This is one of the
and that
bathrooms.
right there just was like,
Okay,
that's,
yeah. No, I didn't see that until
that is not a shadow, and I can explain why I know it's not a shadow.
because it's moonwalking.
Because that would be funny.
I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist.
What if you heard like,
Yeah. Shimon.
no. We did that. Like, that was not planned. No, it's out. Like, there's I know it's not a shadow because there's reflection on the floor and it moves. It's out. It's off the wall.
Yeah.
Oh God. That was not intentional. That was not intentional. I didn't mean
It's
to.
like, come on, man. Like, first off, what you're saying is really dangerous because, I mean, all of this is just, it's bad.
that's just bad.
It's just bad. So, something about Thriller, you know.
Just throw a thriller in there.
There's definitely blood on the dance floor at one point.
He did a whole video called Ghost.
He did. Yeah.
But no, I mean seriously though, it is
Unintentional Michael Jackson puns.
It's not up against the wall. It's not like bending in with the curves of the fireplace and stuff. It's in front of the fireplace, and you can see how dark it is as it moves to the right.
Yeah.
And
how does this video make you feel?
it really turns me on. Gets me up off of my feet. What, seriously though, what do you think of this? Like, seeing this and knowing where they're at and knowing that this was the place that this is shortly after he died. I think a couple of weeks after he died.
It's kind of messed up that they're like, now that he's gone, let's go and tour this place. And it's like, I mean,
Clearly
he hadn't lived there in years at this point.
That gets me though. Like, the tragedy that this, like, again, it's like, this is the place that he loved.
Yeah.
And
what happened to Neverland Ranch after he died? Is it still there? Or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Look it up.
I think they sold it. I'd heard it cost him like $1 million a month to keep this place up.
Jeez.
Well, dude, he had a zoo essentially. He had a theme
Yeah,
park,
yeah.
like
Giraffe and bubbles and all that. Neverland Ranch today. Let's see. It has been bought and is undergoing renovation. So stay
You think we'll
tuned.
do like
Watch
a
this space
Graceland?
for potential. Well, I mean, it says it's owned by billionaire Ron Burkle. They've used
Wonder-
they use it as the filming location for the biopic that's coming out too.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
kind of cool.
I wonder if they should do like a Graceland kind of thing too.
Yeah.
I think it would be. But it's not preserved. I mean, he moved out and never came back. Like he still owned it,
Yeah.
but he just wouldn't return. He said that he just felt like it was that it was just destroyed for him. That the aura was all wrong. But to think that he might have come back after death is kind of appropriate, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, this
it's
one always
it's
got
closed to the public currently, and due to its private ownership and zoning restrictions, you can still drive by the gates, but it's no longer called Neverland Ranch.
So here's the things that we can say. We know it's not film crew, because they wouldn't be moving around down there. They're down here. It's nowhere near a street. It's back off the road, so it's not a car. Could a person be walking by outside? Yeah, but why would the shadow go this way and not front to back or back to front? If they were walking by a window, that's not the way a shadow would cast.
Yeah.
Also, you can see it reflecting in the hardwood floors.
Yeah.
Like, look down at the floor the next time. Watch
Not only
the
that, but it's got like one single silver glove.
I will say it almost
doesn't,
does
but that'd be
look
amazing if
like
it did. Just like a
but
floating
Watch the floor. Don't look up at
glove,
it. Look down
fedora,
at the reflection in the floor on the zoom in. And like, I don't know if you've paid attention to it, but we're seeing full reflection down there.
Yeah. Which means it's backlit.
That is not what a shadow does.
Yeah.
That is not a shadow. In fact, that's like shadow and stuff on the floor. It's messed up. The first time I saw it, I was like, I mean, that's it's like way too creepy for me. I don't know how you explain it.
I mean, honestly though, the thought of Michael Jackson haunting his former home is kind of awesome. If you think about it, it's just like
it is.
Like if I were the billionaire that owned this place, want to be a billionaire. 2, I would have Neverland Ranch. Like that's probably one of the most well-known celebrity homes of all time. And then just like the thought that the previous owner never left. Like they're still there because they love this house so much.
But it does.
And then you occasionally get like the performance of a lifetime
or
in the middle of the night. Or,
but to me, it's also
I'm going to get you. It's like it's spooky.
It is, to me, very tragic.
It's terrible, Michael Jackson's.
Again, like to me, it feels almost sad. Like after his death, he did.
Knowing what we know now, it's awful. Like
he did multiple songs basically about the fact that he was always under attack, and
Scream, the one that jumps to mind.
God,
Leave Me Alone.
Leave Me Alone. I love that song. But I don't know, man. It's just, to me, there's just that sadness and tragedy about the fact that like this was the place he loved and he felt he had to leave, and then after death he came back. Like, I don't know. This one just I don't know. There's always just those one clips that we did a episode last week or something like that on the Watts family, and there are just some that just feel so tragic to me that it just kind of punches you a little bit. And this was one of those. And again, this was Larry King live, so we know he wasn't faking anything. And
yeah,
I think this was a viewer who noticed it and said, "Hey, man, did you guys see that?" And then, so there you go. There are some clips that were done in a way that it's harder to debunk, because doesn't mean we're saying that they were necessarily paranormal. We're just saying that they, in fact, did happen, because multiple people saw them, or they happened on live TV. So what they were, we don't necessarily know, but there was definitely something there, and it's a lot harder. If you guys have any clips that you would like to recommend that are from live TV or caught like in a let me know because I was looking for more, and we would love to look into more of these. You can always send it to our email. That's always an option. You can email us at creepyshow@gmail.com. And you can just leave in the comment down below if you want to do that as well, because we read those. Matt reads most of the comments,
Mhm.
and if you guys leave us a clip or something, we will definitely check it out. But you might as well leave some thoughts on this show while you're doing it on this episode.
Yeah.
What you thought of some of these videos? Did you any of them? Do you have any explanations for the soccer field ghosts? What do you think of Matt's video? Do you think it was like a shadow person, or do you think like me that maybe it was just a shadow or shadow person? Put that down in the comments.
Yeah, shadow or shadow person, or both, or something else entirely. Wendigo? Could it be a random cryptid? Who knows? So,
was it Michael Jackson?
Could have been. That would have been great.
Turns out all ghosts are now Michael Jackson. I was the other day. There was one upstairs in my house, and it was just leaning really far forward.
Yeah, and then it asked if he was okay.
Yeah. It said, "Emmett, are you okay? Are you okay, Emmett?" It was weird. I don't know why I got to be starting something all the time on this show.
Oh, jeez. It's because you're a vegetable. You're a vegetable.
Oh, God, I'll never forget that. That is an inside story that will never be forgotten. Is Matt's wife calling and leaving a voicemail when she found out the lyrics to "Want to Be Starting Something," and she was just laughing uncontrollably. And I do want to clear it up right now. And if you want to argue me, you can, but I'm right. Go look it up. He is not saying, "I'm going to say one more time." That is not true. It is blatantly false. What he is saying is, I don't know because it's not English, but it is a real phrase. And it's "Mama say, Mama sa, Mama sa." Like I can't say.
Mama say, Mama sa, Mama makusa.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll do. I'm looking up the lyrics right now.
Those are the lyrics. Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna say. One more time.
They do say you're a vegetable. They even put the hoo and the he in there. Mama say, Mama sa, makusa. I'm gonna put this in a translate kind of thing. It's a famous rhythmic chant popularized by Michael Jackson. Yes, cool. Originating from Manu Dibango's 1972 track Sol Makossa, meaning I dance or dance in the Douala language of Cameroon.
There you go.
Yeah.
You learned a little something today about Michael Jackson. So if anybody here on tries to tell you
you want to be learning something,
to the
got
song,
to be learning
and when
something.
it gets to that part, try to say, "I'm gonna say one more time." It's something, whatever.
I'm not going to stop.
Yeah. We're clearly it does not say that, and then now you know that it doesn't. It's Douala. So there you go. Hey guys, there's other things you could and would be great if you did for the show. You can give us a thumbs up. You could like the show. That's always cool. You could share it with your friends. Christmas is coming up. What better gift than sharing this show with your friends?
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully when you share it, both of you subscribe.
That'd be great. We're on the road to 300 right now. So
I should say it's a good gift.
Keep that going. It would be a great gift for us to have very soon. It'd be awesome.
Just subscribe, yeah. Subscribe, damn it.
No.
And you can do all of that by looking down there.
Down there.
Down there.
I purposely didn't do that in the Watts episode.
Down
It seemed
there.
a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
just a touch disrespectful. So
and as of the recording of this, because we gotta keep it, Bob Gimlin still alive. Still alive.
Oh, yeah. Come on the show, Bob.
He is
Come on.
Bob Gimlin is a legend.
Email us. Get us your contact. We will gladly have you on as a guest. We would love to talk to Bob Gimlin.
And then some, yeah. We absolutely come on the show. We keep
amazing
reaching out to guests, and we keep saying we're going to try to get them. We don't really follow up a whole lot.
We need to do that with some of them pretty soon. Yeah.
So I do want to I actually emailed and then also invited them on the show, and that's Todd Standing, because they have a thing.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, here's a email right now where you can go. It's like, would you like Todd Standing to send you a free picture of Bigfoot? And I was like, absolutely, sure. I do, and we would love to have you on our show to talk about. So please send me the picture. I don't know how long it'll take or anything. This was just the other day. I need to find that link and send it over. If I can, we'll put it down there right now so you guys can email for your picture of Bigfoot. But I was like, come on the show. We do a show and we talk about Bigfoot amongst other things. So if you want to come on and discuss, that would be great. So we'll see. But
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Given our previous video of our thoughts on him.
Yeah, we have opinions, but that's okay. We welcome. Come on and defend. You know, that's we're not mean. We're very, very. We are nice people who married mean women. No, I'm just kidding. Connie's not mean.
I was like, hang on.
My wife's mean. She's mean as hell to me. She knows it. I tell her all the time. She's mean. She's mean. No, we're pretty goofy. We as you if you go back a couple episodes, I'm not going to give any reference, but the whole porn discussion will tell you how silly we can be.
Yeah, that was fun.
We laugh pretty hard. Thank you guys for joining us. Please enjoy your Christmas. Whether we have an episode, we don't know if we're going to release another one before Christmas or if this is we don't know. We play it by ear.
Yeah.
If we don't, you guys have a wonderful Christmas, and hopefully you get all the goodness that you want for Christmas. Get all them toys. You know I want toys for Christmas.
Yeah, he does.
I absolutely do. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, keep it creepy.
Keep it creepy.
This is kind of creepy. Goosebumps rising on my spine.